Hmm. See, what Ambedkar thought, the Hindu Code Bill is basically bringing more rights to women. And also, he thought the Phule Ambedkar ideology, I think Buddha and all Charvakas, and these values in the education will definitely address the equality. I think he said to me in very, very brief, humanity and equality, what Ambedkar is, if I can put it. So humanity, he was all was trying to, make this society equal. Whether it is a gender, whether it is a region, whether it is a religion, whether it is, caste. This equality, humanity and equality. So patriarchy is something that to do with the attitude. A man, the domination, and I feel, I always feel, if we understand the caste discrimination and the domination, we should understand the gender discrimination and the domination. But we are in very good in understanding the caste discrimination, but somewhere we are failing to understand the gender discrimination. The patriarchy comes with the, the the mindset that men are powerful, men had rights, men can perform better than women. But this mindset only goes, I think, I always say that Dalit in Adivasis and Dalits, patriarchy is not there. It is only matriarchal societies we are. But over a period, over this so-called friendship with Brahmanical system and the, the education what we got, we were put into these patriarchal attitudes. But we as a original, the character of Dalits and Adivas, we are never a patriarchal society, but we were, those values are imposed on us and we were caught. And I see the Dalit women's lot of negligence comes because of the Dalit men are not much responding to the Dalit women's issues. And why can't all the men in the Delhi circle, at least all the people who are get into the roads, when why can't all the men, even, I'm not saying why only Delhi men, but I'm saying why we fail to, come onto the roads on the Lakshmipeta issues, on Haryana Dalit women's issue, or the women who are being raped everywhere in the country. And Khairlanji, we saw it, the issue came out much later, you know. So I'm saying that the elite class, the media, and the government, and the police, and the judiciary, everything is in their hands. So naturally, they do what they want. We, that's what I mean. We all been raising the issue that where are we in this so-called system and the democracy and in India. So are we really? It's a time to say that we are different and our world is different and we want different justice. Then I think there's no need to comparison. It is only to look into our own way of taking our own maybe what you call, how some parts of the America and Africa, the blacks are taking the law into their hands, taking the, taking farming and reforming themselves. So pooling their strengths together, maybe that will answer. Otherwise, so you go in front of them, an upper caste men or women or a media or the why you are crying for your people, they will cry definitely for their people. So that now the thing is, we as the we are pushed out of the system and we are never part of the even Varna system, we are not there. So we as a separate entity, we as a separate, instead of they boycotting us, I think somewhere we have to look into we boycotting them and making our own world an alternative world possible. Perhaps Dalit Camera would be an alternative media that we are talking, and we can think and get into the. But definitely, as Ambedkar said, there is an equality and there is a humanity. So the human angle is we don't justify any women is being raped. We don't justify any oppressed is any helpless is been killed. But we will definitely ask for what is our share and what we can do and what they should do. I think that is the issue is not raping the girl, but issue is who is responding, how they are responding, why some section is left over and why it is not responding. So I think in that line I